Hey, it's a great day. I'm Mike Current, Energizer, and in this video I will be heading to the West River on the western shore of the Chesapeake Bay near the town of Galesville. So let's do this. So I'm going to divide up my trip to the West River on the Chesapeake Western Shore into two legs. There's no wind today, and you really can't sail on the upper portion of the chop tank anyway. So I'm going to motor back to Oxford today and drop the anchor at the Strand just for a night. And then tomorrow's supposed to be good wind. And from there, and tomorrow I will sail to the West River, the 30 miles to the West River, and that'll just make a more enjoyable trip all around. You know, when I talk about the chop tank being narrow up near Cambridge, between Oxford and Cambridge, you know, it really is. It's 5 miles across. It is 5 miles across, but the channel where you have navigable water, at least for a boat with my draft, is only about maybe a quarter of a mile. And so you have to weave through those 5 miles with the channel markers in order to stay in water that where I won't run aground. Good wind today, heeling over. Best wind I've had this whole trip so far, right now, today. but it comes with a catch. There's a storm coming. So I got to get on the other side of the Chesapeake Bay, get tucked into the West River, and get my anchor down before before the thunderstorms hit. But it's good now. If you're listening to that, they just issued a tornado warning. So, yeah, I'm pretty close to the anchor point, so I'll get the anchor down and then see what happens. Coming into the West River. The anchoring somewhere over there. Sitting in the cockpit waiting. They've issued a severe thunderstorm warning for everything north of Annapolis. And I'm south of Annapolis. But I've been watching the radar. It's on the way. It's gonna happen. There's nobody on the water. Everybody cleared out. I'm the only one out here. We'll see. Be good. I just flipped around 180 degrees. I knew this was gonna happen when I set up my anchor. So hopefully when it flips, it doesn't pull out. Look at the amount of water inside the dinghy. Think it rained last night? My boat is a Tiana 37, built in 1980, hull number 243. Designed by Robert Perry and built in Taiwan. Over 600 hulls have been laid for the Tiana 37, making it one of the most successful semi-custom production boats ever built. The boat is 37 feet at the hull, 42 feet length overall, including the bowsprit. It's a double ender. It's a canoe stern boat. It's pretty heavy for its length, weighing in at 23,000 pounds dry displacement with 8,000 pounds of ballast. It is a true blue water cruising sailboat. You can go all over the world in this boat. So let's have a look. Going down and forward through the companionway, to port is the galley, and to starboard is the chart table and a quarter berth. The quarter berth really serves as my garage. I've got my folding bike in there and an inflatable kayak. At the chart table, I have a VHF and HF radio, documentation for the boat, boat parts, and of course, charts. We have a U-shaped galley with a sink, a 3-burner propane stove and oven, and refrigeration and freezer. Going forward, there is a U-shaped settee to port that converts into a double berth, a drop leaf table in the center, and then a straight settee that converts into a sea berth on the starboard side. Continuing forward, there is storage on the starboard side, and then the forward berth where my wife and I sleep. Disadvantage of sleeping forward is you feel the weather a little bit more, but you have better ventilation and a better feel of the anchor. To port, we have the head or the bathroom. Inside the head is a sink, pretty standard like you would have in your bathroom in your house. And there is a marine toilet, which marine toilets do not behave like toilets at home. You need some instruction on them. And then also we can set up a shower curtain to take a shower inside. The water drains to the floor and is pumped overboard using a sump pump. Throughout the boat, there is storage along the port and starboard sides and even underneath the floorboards. I do have a television aboard, and I run an antenna up one of the shroud lines if I just want to watch TV while I'm at anchor. I have 3 pictures aboard my boat. This one depicts the battle at Fort McHenry in September 1814. This one's a Doolittle lithograph. And lastly, this one shows the U.S. flag being draped over the Pentagon just after 9/11. So this is the deck of my boat moving forward. Of course, I've got the mast and the boom, and I've got some jerry cans along the side because I'm on anchor and I have to get different liquids for me. And it's color coded. Blue is water, red is gasoline, yellow is diesel. On the other side, I keep my fenders and another diesel can. And then I've got a big bowl I use as a fender. And then, of course, I've got my staysail right here, and I'll have it deployed, it's stored, and then the bowsprit of the boat. For sails, I've got a roller furling jib, I've got a hank-on staysail, and a hank-on mainsail. Stern of the boat is the cockpit with a Dodger and bimini, and you can see the wind generator and the 2 solar panels. So this is the helm on my boat. The wheel on a boat works very similar to the wheel in your car. The difference being is when you turn the wheel in the car, the front tires move. But on a boat, it's the rudder that moves. It's the back of the boat. And so you have to think about that when you're steering in tight quarters. As far as navigational aids, on the far left is my autopilot. It steers the boat if I need to be away from the helm. Along the top there on the far left is my anemometer. That tells me the wind speed and direction. In the center there, that is my speed over ground. That lets me know how fast I'm going relative to the ground. And then on the right top is the depth. Right now I've got about 5.5, 5.4 of water underneath my boat. Now my boat draws about 6 feet, so the water here is about 11, 12 feet deep, but I'm less concerned about how overall deep the water is, and more concerned how much water I actually have under my keel so I don't run aground. And then on the far right there, that's my new chart plotter. That's brand new. I installed it just a couple days prior to coming into the West River, and it's been working really nice. We have a hot and cold freshwater washdown in the cockpit. So during the summer months, while I'm at anchor, I go ahead and take my showers in the cockpit. Just like a house, a boat gets dirty. And even on anchor, you got to clean it. One of the less pleasant jobs living on a boat is cleaning the algae off the bottom of the dinghy, particularly when there's stinging nettles or jellyfish inside the water. Right now I'm averaging 3 to 4 stings per wash. I think they're going to drop anchor. They are, they're dropping. I was right about the catamaran. They're trying to anchor right now. They got 5 people aboard, so they'll figure it out. It looks like they know what they're doing. But it's amazing to me. There are 3 different anchorages within a half mile of where my boat is sitting. Each of them is probably, 500-600 yards by 500-600 yards. There's some space. This boat anchors 100 yards from me. I don't know what it is. People see a boat and they think, okay, well, this is safe, and they just get close. "150 yards from me." He's a little closer to the shoreline though when he swings. Picked up his anchor and he's trying again. He's still facing the wrong way. So he's going to have the same problems. Whenever someone's anchoring close to me, I have been making it a point to stand on the deck of my boat in my itty-bitty underwear in hopes that seeing an almost naked 60-year-old man would discourage people from dropping the anchor so close to me. Move a little bit away, but it hasn't been working. I gotta come up with a new plan. Let's go visit the town of Galesville. Founded in the late 1600s, Galesville is less a town and more a community of houses. The best feature for boaters is the free dock on the north side of the West River, allowing easy access to Galesville. There are several marinas on the West River and its tributaries, offering slips and mooring balls to residents. The town offers two nice casual dining restaurants. The first, Pirates Cove, and the second, the Riverside. The only convenience store in town has closed down. The town does offer an excellent sailing school.
Jeez.
I think the Wednesday Sailing Club has decided I'm a starting marker. See all those jobs? I gotta do them all myself. They're all jockeying for best position. Starting time is in a few minutes. So that was the West River and the town of Galesville. As you probably noticed, there's really not much to do. Most people that come into the West River, it's just a nice stopping point. Great place to hole up during a storm. Or as you're going down the bay, come in, grab a bite at one of the two restaurants, you know, stay for the night on anchor, and then go on your way. Why did I stay for so long? It's just a great quiet place to hang out and relax. And so I enjoyed my time on the West River. From here, I will be heading to the town of St. Michael's in the Wye River on the eastern shore. See you next time.